So after sailing all the way from Toronto to Presqu'île Bay, found myself at anchor early in the morning. It looked like some storms were approaching. So I found a good anchorage, and that's when I got my prop caught on a mooring. I'll make a link to the video there. But I decided to relax and visit family and kind of wait until these storms passed. I put up the anchor and I went down the Murray Canal into a place called Trenton to get some diesel and some food and some other things that I really needed. Wow, so I've been sitting here all day and there's these like homeless people here. And they've been like screaming and yelling and swearing all day. It's really annoying. So this is Trenton. It's a nice place though. Right across the way here from the dock is a Freshco. So that's perfect for reprovisioning, right? This is the ultimate reprovisioning spot, a place where you can stay free and get what you need. But I'm a little concerned about the peeps around my boat. I locked it up and I sealed everything, so. I mean, there's the scuba tanks and the fuel tank that you could steal on the outside of it, but I got my binoculars with me and I'll keep an eye on these guys. Just going to drop garbage off here, get rid of some garbage. It's bizarre, there's like crazy people. Like right here, look. It's like some dude and his girlfriend in there. Sketchy people, so I might get out of here actually. Some like bums and vagrants and shit that have been walking up the dock here. So it does say public, it says public, day mooring only, no overnight mooring. So I did just spend almost $200 in fuel right here, so I'm not, they were gonna let me stay at the fuel dock. So if anybody bugged me here, I'd be like, actually I purchased a bunch of fuel, blah blah blah. But there's like some sort of crazy lady on a phone. I don't know if she's on a phone or what. It's a little bizarre actually. All right, so I'm probably far away from this dude where he can barely see me. So let's look at him through the binoculars and see what he's doing here, because this is just crazy. Like what? Some of the things that we were saying earlier was mind-boggling. I was like, dude, what the? So let's take a look through the binoculars and see what this guy's doing. I'll show you in a sec. Like it looks to me like he's just standing there looking at me. It's really weird, bizarre even. Now there's another guy. It's bizarre, like what is he doing? Here, let's just go straight up. Go just videotape the dude and see what he's doing. Like, it's just bizarre. Anyway, I'm gonna sit out here and observe this. Listen to these kids, eh? Wow. It's crazy here. Listen to the language on these little guys. Wow, crazy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the guy's just trying to absorb some sun and been stuck inside all winter and he's just standing there, I guess, just enjoying the view of the boat. I have no problems with the guy. We shouldn't be doing shit like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's good fun. So let's see what else we can see here. So after getting food and provisions and everything I needed, as much diesel as I could hold, then we started making our way back out to Lake Ontario to head to Main Duck Island. So we're in the Murray Canal and we are just in time for the last bridge swing so we can get through. And I already prepaid yesterday for the return journey. I hope the guy remembers me. I do have the receipt. But holy, that whole area was just chock full of weeds, and at one point I was doing like 2 knots with sails up and the engine going at full, so I had to reverse, and it was like a big huge thing of weeds. It's crazy. But let's get to Lake Ontario here. Let's get out to the outside of this whole point here that juts out over Lake Ontario. All right. All right, we're through. That's a relief. Just in time. I was literally 20 more minutes and I would have had to stay another night. All right, let's get out of this canal and get anchored somewhere. There's a couple things I want to do just to make sure everything's perfect. I want to check the oil. I want to go through a bunch of things and make sure everything's perfect, and then we're gonna leave to Main Duck. And I literally have enough supplies here on the boat for 3 weeks. Diesel, I got an extra diesel, I got 2 bottles of propane, I got water, food, booze, everything that I need is all here. And I think it's going to be more like a week journey, but it's going to be awesome. All right, so get back to you when I'm anchored in Presqu'île. By the time I made it back to Presqu'île Bay, it was later on in the day, so I decided to put down the anchor, get some good rest for our journey off to Scotch, Bonnet, and Main Duck Island the next day. I'm in Presqu'île Bay. Look at this, there's thunderstorms right there. And I was hoping on leaving right now and heading out to a really cool place that's just out here called Scotch Bonnet. And it's the strangest place. There's no trees or anything. There's just like this weird castle structure, a lighthouse structure on this group of rocks. And then I was going to continue on to Sandbanks Provincial Park and anchor there for the night, and then head around the Bay of Quinte all the way to this really mysterious island called Main Duck Island. Now the Royal Navy back in the 1800s used to use this island to build ships. So it's a really cool historical island. It's actually a casino there at one point. So it's a really far off, distant place to get to, remote. There's no cell service there. And it's about I could do it in one day, but we're gonna take 2 days and we're gonna head in that direction. The only problem is these thunderstorms right here. I'm not quite sure. It's weird, the wind's coming from where I'm going, but the clouds are kind of moving towards me. So let's go look at the weather situation and I'll show you guys exactly what's happening. Okay, so this is essentially where I am right now. I'm in this bay here. I'm actually right here. Okay, and this is the Bay of Quinte right here. This whole point. See this point right here. So this is Scotch Bonnet right here, which is this really strange looking structure here. I want to check out. That's just on the the southeast side of this Nicholasson Island. And then this is a really cool spot right here, which I was here in a video before, but we're gonna anchor probably here for the night and then continue on around Point Petra here, all the way up to Main Duck Island. Now, hopefully we can get into here and anchor and explore this island, and I can show you guys some pretty cool spots. Now, let's take a look at the weather right now. So it's strange, there's like this band of no wind. So there's wind going this way, wind going this way, and I need to get from there all the way into here, or down to here. So let's press play on the weather situation and see what it's going to be like. So this is 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 10, 11, 12. So that's about 2 p.m. there. See, there's light winds heading this way. So I should be okay. Let's go back out on deck and see exactly what's going on. Just concerned about these storms right here. See this? It's actually heading here, moving towards me, thunder and lightning. So I'm gonna let that pass over and then we are gonna put them up sails and head to Scotch Bonnet. That's the plan. Let's do it. Wow, so we're getting hit by a really bad squall here. Look at this. Wind just picked up all of a sudden, so I don't want to drag into the here, so I'm going to stay out here for this. I hope this passes because I really want to leave. Jesus. Oh, I'm glad we're not out in this. Crazy. So after thunderstorms and downpouring rain, everything has calmed down, and I'm very glad I stayed in. The reason is because this part right here is called the graveyard of Lake Ontario. That's what it's called. I just looked it up, and 2/3 of all boat and shipwrecks are right here in the whole lake. So it's a very sort of dangerous, can be a dangerous place in bad weather conditions. So it was lightning today, and I just got work done. I fixed a bunch of stuff, but anyway, we're gonna be leaving in the morning. I'm so excited to get out there. It's gonna be awesome. I really wanted to get out there in perfect conditions, so I stayed another night, and this time we left for real. All right, so finally we have perfect weather conditions. I mean, there is some clouds over here. On the weather radar, seems like it's okay though. We're not gonna get any rain. We got a perfect wind heading towards the graveyard of Ontario. This is the Bay of Quinte right here. There's a little flashing light there. That's Scotch Bonnet. We're gonna go there first and check that out. And then we're gonna go into Sandbanks. I'm gonna get some supplies. Like we'll anchor in Athol Bay. There's a video last year where I went there. I'm gonna link that there. And we're gonna go around and all the way to the mysterious Main Duck Island. All I gotta do is get this boat secured, start the engine, and we're gonna head out there. The wind is going directly where we're going. It's perfect. All right, so now we're heading in a good direction. I'm gonna put it on autopilot. And let's take the mainsail cover off. All right, so now we're gonna configure our chart plotter. And our destination is Scotch Bonnet. Navigate to so we're about 2 hours away, not even. All right, so we're approaching Scotch Bonnet. That's it right there. Looks like the ruins of a castle, old lighthouse. Pretty rolly out here today. And there's absolutely no wind. This is Nicholson Island, which is like a farm colony. Wow, what a strange looking island. Okay, so this will be our first stop. I think what I'm gonna do tonight is Athol Bay is just over there. That's the Bay of Quinte over there. The graveyard of Lake Ontario. And I think I'm gonna pull into Athol Bay tonight, which is this beautiful sandy bay. place called Sandbanks Provincial Park. And I'm gonna anchor for the night there, I think, because it's the perfect conditions. There's no real weather threats. So this area is known to be very stormy, and storms can come out of nowhere. You got to be real careful. We still got a long way to go if we're gonna get to Main Duck. It's another day's journey. I mean, I probably could do it today, but I'm gonna take my time, and we'll get to Main Duck eventually. But for now, let's explore this island here. All right, so I'm here at Scotch Bonnet Island. That's it right there. All right, what a really cool place to explore. Amazing. Now there's some dangerous shoals right here. I can see the bright spots. So if I went any further, I'd run aground. So let's continue on our journey towards Main Duck Island. Next stop is Athol Bay, where we're gonna get some supplies. It's a beautiful sandy beach with sand dunes. It's just east of here. Let's get into it. That's it for this week's video. Remember to like and subscribe, and join me next week as we continue the journey to the mysterious Main Duck Island.